Where is she? Where's Snow White?
The cabin, Your Majesty. She was seen entering before dawn. There's been no movement inside since.
Gather the neighboring villagers. I want them to see justice served on their beloved princess.
Regina, if you killed Snow White, you'll only harden the people against you. You have to prove to them that you can show mercy if you want them to love you like they do her.
I didn't come here to show mercy. I came for her heart.
So I'm really curious as to how many of you watched this sneak peek and then learned something new about page 23. Because I didn't learn a thing. In fact, I've seen this scene over 10 times. I mean, I get it. It makes sense in season 1. It even makes a little sense in season 2. By the end of season 3, kind of pointless. At this point in the series, not needed at all. Now I get it. This episode is Queen vs. Queen. It's literally hyped up in the promo, which I thought was a fantastic trailer. Like, I loved it. But then I get a scene like this and I'm like, I don't want to see a flashback of Regina going after Snow White because it's boring. It's repetitive. It's only boring because we've seen it a billion times. If this was season 1, I'd be like, awesome, the Evil Queen's going after Snow White again. I can't wait to see what she's up to next, because Regina's plans back in season 1 were really fun to watch. Even back in season 2, really fun to watch. And I also really liked Regina back in season 3 when we got the flashbacks to the past in the Enchanted Forest. Again, really fun. But then at this point I'm like, let it go. Like, let it go. We have the Evil Queen literally in Storybrooke. We get the relationship between the Evil Queen, Snow White, and Regina. We really, really get it. Like, we don't need a flashback. I mean, her poor father looked bored. The actor looked very bored. And I have to say, I don't think this is helping Lana Parrilla. I bet she's thinking, like, why? Why am I doing the same storyline again and again and again? Again, the Evil Queen as the villain in season 6, I've been loving it. But in terms of what we've learned from this scene, I can't give it too much credit because I just don't think it's deserving of any credit. I mean, I like the way it was visually constructed. I mean, the visuals are, again, really nice, but I feel that for a sneak peek, it's very lame. I would have preferred something in the middle of the episode, or maybe like a little bit of the Evil Queen and Regina talking in the mayor office and then having it go to Black or something like that. I think that would have been a little bit more interesting, but I have to say, for this, it's just repetitive and it's stupid. It's just really stupid to see. And I know there's a lot of you out there who are like, oh, I love Lana Parrilla and I would want to see her in anything, but it's like, do you want to see her do the same thing a million times? Because that's just not good for her acting career. Because it's like, oh, I did this and I did this X amount of times. It's not like, there's nothing new. There's nothing fun. There's nothing for me to analyze or pull out of this for us to have a fun discussion in the comments, or for me to even have a fun discussion in general. Though I will say, I looked at the numbers for ill voting patterns. They are at a record low for their view count right now, which is scary. It's very scary how low the numbers are for season 6 right now. I mean, they're just plummeting. And Grimm, which is a show that I would say is on parallel to Once Upon a Time because it has 6 seasons, so it is canceled. It is not getting a season 7. They are doing higher in the ratings, and they're on Friday nights. And I feel like Friday is a lot more difficult to get people to watch than a Sunday night, because people are generally home on Sunday nights, but on Friday nights, most people, especially the audience, the core audience to Grimm is 18 to 49. They generally are out on Friday nights, more or less. So, the Once Upon a Time core audience is also the same, but most of them are home because they have school or work the next morning. And Grimm is, it's way above it. I think the lowest Grimm episode for this is like right on level with the highest Once Upon a Time episode for season 6, which I have to say is very, very disconcerting. So I'm concerned about the numbers for the show going forward. I'm really curious what's going to happen with page 23, because if I was ABC, I would have hyped this up, because I do think Lana Parrilla is one of their strongest actors, which is why I feel that a scene like this is a hindrance to her, not a help, because I feel that she needs, the opportunity to really divest and do more work. And again, playing the old Evil Queen is kind of dull. I mean, the Evil Queen really doesn't have too much motivation. And I guess in the trailer, we kind of saw her going after Snow White too, but at the same time, we want her to go after Regina, and I think that's just a bit more interesting to have her go after her good half than go after someone we've seen her go after a billion times. So I really feel that ABC should have been promoting this particular episode a lot more, really focusing on Lana Parrilla doing a ton of just even like 15-second spots. I think 15-second spots would have been really fun to see. Just like 2. Just all you had to do is get 2. Just 2 very fast cuts, and it would have been fun. So visually constructed, it's fine. It's fine. Like it's on level with season 6, which has been great visually. I guess I like the Queen's outfit. Queen's outfit's always really nice. They always have some really great costumes on the show. But in terms of what we learned, it's kind of meh. It's very meh. So anyway, I'm really curious what you guys have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you upset that ABC decided to release such a pedantic sneak peek or video? And share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll talk real soon about Once Upon a Time. I'm assuming we're going to get another sneak peek either tomorrow on Friday or Saturday in the morning. So thank you for watching my review, and we'll talk real soon. Okay, guys.